All right, good morning. Welcome to Sunday, September 25th. Good to see you this morning. Today's reading will be Nehemiah chapters 5 through 7. Now, these are a couple of just great chapters, great stories. Chapter 5, what we find, there's opposition from the outside. Now there's opposition a little bit from the inside. People are getting discouraged. People are, feeling overwhelmed. And that can happen to us. We feel overwhelmed, don't see an end, and we want to stop. Hopefully we can work through those things. We need to learn to work through discouragement, work through being overwhelmed, or even ask for help. But you see here in Nehemiah, they worked through it, prayed, and then we get to chapter 6. Chapter 6 has some great lessons in it. First, you notice that his enemies tried to meet with him. Hey, let's get together, let's chit-chat. But they didn't have Nehemiah nor the Jews' good interests in mind. But then look at verse 3. And I sent messengers unto them, saying, I am doing a great work, so that I cannot come down. Why should the work cease while I leave it and come down to you? There are things that are just not worth our time. They're not worth our effort. Keep up the main things. Serving God, being part of a family, part of a church, things of those nature. There should be priorities. Nehemiah had these priorities. But then you see a little bit further down, we see a man of God who was hired, greedy, and went against Nehemiah. Man, I've said this so many times. Don't assume because somebody stands behind the pulpit he has your best interest. Just because somebody has the word church on their sign doesn't make it so. Just because somebody calls himself a pastor doesn't mean that they have a person's best interest at heart. We see that here. Then you see here the wall was done in 52 days. And then you see there at the end of chapter 6 and verse 16 that their enemies knew that this was the work of God. But yet they still stood against God. If you know that God's in it, why are you standing against him? Serve him. It's not like it's difficult. It's not like God's asking for you to give up your birthday, give up your life, give up your house. He's really not asking that much of you. But people hate him and refuse to serve him. In chapter 7, we have the register of the peoples. There's a little bit of overlap there with Ezra. And you see the list of people there. And I'm sure that you're going to read every word and know every one of them. All right. Hey, looking forward to seeing you in church a little bit. Looking forward to giving you this message today. And hey, we'll catch you later. Have a good day.